the tip to make the mark for your hole. Make sure it is big enough so you have at least 1/4 inch of clearance all the way around the tip. Now cut it out. A jigsaw or an air nibbler work best here because they'll cause the least amount of distortion. Finally, use a hammer and dolly to smooth out any wrinkles. You can slide on a piece of edging to finish out the cut, and take a look at this. Man, that looks awesome. Now you can stop right here. A lot of people do. This looks really good. But I want more of a finished look than this, so I'm going to make a trim ring that goes all the way around it. First, decide what shape you want the piece to be. I'm going to make it 1 inch thick, and it's going to go all the way around the tip. Then just transfer the shape to some flat steel. This is 1/8 inch thick, and then cut it out. For metal this thick, a plasma cutter works best, but a jigsaw will do it too, just slower. Now, dress the cuts outside and in, drill some mounting holes, and bend the piece to match the contour of the fender. The last thing to do is paint it or have it chrome plated. Heck, you could even build it out of aluminum and come in here and polish it all out. Now, I'm holding it in place with these button head screws, but you can mount it any way you want. You got a lot of different choices. It's entirely up to you. Check this out. Oh, now we got a trim ring that completely finishes off our exhaust tip. That is awesome. Now, hopefully this gets your mind thinking about some of the cool stuff that you can do to your truck. And you can do this if you have the right tools and you understand the techniques. But one thing's for sure, you'll never do it if you don't try. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. You know, it goes without saying that most automotive and truck enthusiasts know that you are supposed to change your motor oil every 3,000 miles or so if you want your engine to last. But did you also know that most manufacturers recommend changing your transmission and gear oil every 30,000 miles? Yeah. Now, I know a lot of you are just staring at the screen right now going, I've never seen gear oil. I don't know anything about how to change it. That's all right, because I'm going to give you some tips on how to do that and make those gears live a long, happy life. First up, draining the differentials. Now, I've got some bad news for you guys. Very few stock covers have a drain plug, which means you're going to have to pull the cover off to get the old oil out of there. Now, the main goal here is to try not to take a bath in the old oil. Leaving the top bolts loosely in place will keep you from fighting the cover while it drains. Okay, let's talk about oils. Now, we have all heard about the benefits of synthetic motor oils. More power, less friction, less drag, things like that. Well, Royal Purple has this Max Gear synthetic gear oil that can do exactly the same thing for your gears because it also reduces friction, has a high shock load, and it'll even handle water contamination. Basically, it is the perfect oil to put into a 4x4, and you don't have to change it quite so often. We all like that.